Hello, hello. How's it going? I decided that I would come on today and do an all signs reading. So, let's see if I can find my page here. Okay, looks like we're live. So, I'm going to start with Aries. 1 minute. All right, so I guess I just wanted to see how February is going to be going for all of us. We're going to do one sign at a time. Let's see what Aries general energy is going to be in February, Spirit. What's the general energy of Aries in February? Too many, just one. Okay, Star. So you could be healing right now, in the month of February, or you could be manifesting your wishes to come true. However, it sounds like you have 9 of Wands in your way. That is actually your challenge, is the 9 of Wands. That's kind of like having a guard up around yourself. I think this might have started a while ago, maybe even in childhood. Maybe you've just had like a little circle of protection around your energy, or you feel like you need to do that during the month of February. I feel like what your higher self is aware of that you're not aware of in February is that there's a need to surrender something in order for you to raise your vibration. Let's look and see what's in your root system here. So this would be the Devil card and the 6 of Cups. This could be about a memory that is toxic or that has you sort of stuck in fear. Again, talking about your childhood. I can't help but notice what's at the bottom of the deck right now when I just went to point there is the Strength card. So this whole thing is kind of about letting go of some past ideas, beliefs, behaviors in order for you to find and use your strength. Hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna move this over here so I can see you. All right, so thank you guys for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button and subscribing, all that jazz. I'm looking for February. I just want to know what's happening in February. So your outcome here looks like maybe there's something shocking happening here. Like it could be a new idea coming in or a change in your direction, but whatever it is, it's a good surprise. You've got this Tower here, but I also feel like you're going in a new direction and it's very successful. So whatever you're being guided to do here about your wish fulfillment, I think there's something all right in here and even up here. It's talking about you're going to have to let go of some kind of feeling, idea, or something. Let me see if I can get another deck and see what exactly are they harboring? Like what are they so guarded about in February? It's definitely fear with spirit, with the Devil card here, right? And it's saying this is what needs to be surrendered, because it's stopping you from your wish fulfillment, from your destiny, really. The 6 of Wands is about being lifted up. It's about winning. It's about, victory, right, after a battle. So I feel like this battle is somewhere inside you. It's something you learned or something you started believing when you were little. Okay, let's go to Taurus now. I'm going to grab just a different here. And we're going to ask about Taurus. I'm going to do the same kind of thing. Tell me what's going on with Taurus in February. What do they need to know about? What is their general energy right at the moment? What led them there? And what can they do? Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands here as your energy. So I feel like you have some kind of new beginning, new idea. But what's crossing you is the Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups? I don't know. Hello. Tell me what happened in the past. Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords. So it looks to me like you had what you thought was your wish fulfillment and it turned out to be your worst nightmare. That's what it looks like to me. This could be about a love situation. Here's what your higher self is saying to you. There's more knowledge to be gained here. Some healing that has to happen. So a time out, basically. I feel like there's some time for rest here because there's a cycle closing out, and that's what Spirit is saying to you. Like your higher self is up here in the top. And it's basically saying, hi, Elliot. How's it going? My day's been good so far. How about you? Okay, at your root, I see you being a hermit, in the hermit. And this is all about tapping in. It is. It's about meditating. And so I feel like you know how to do that. And I think that's a very cool thing because that's kind of what your higher self is doing up here. It's saying like you need to take a little tiny break because there's more information that you have to get from your higher self here. Something is ending, a karmic cycle, something, right? In the near future, what I see happening here is when you choose yourself, you choose what's best for yourself, and the Nine of Pentacles is here. Funny that you have 3 nines here. This is an awakening. This is a realization, like who you are, what you're here for, where you're going next, you know, all of it. And the way to figure it all out is to go in. And you already know how. It's telling me you do. This is also a number 9. So on the table right now, you have 9999. That is definitely closure. That is definitely a stop, a full stop, and cruising into something new. And so here you are with the new. And this is your challenge. Why? Let's clarify that. Tell me why this is their challenge. Why is the Two of Cups Taurus's challenge? Death card. There's been maybe an ending to a relationship with someone that you love, or a transformation in the way you love. Yeah, something big changing. I feel like 5 of Pentacles is kind of telling me that something happened back here, and I don't know if it's about a lover or family man. I'm not sure. It just says that you had what you thought was everything you wanted, but it ended up being like everything that you nightmared about, right? Like it's your worst nightmare, 9 of Swords. So this is all about this Two of Cups. So it's kind of telling me that you're in your head about this Two of Cups. Like, can I change it? Will it transform? Can I change my own energy in order to fix this situation? I don't know. But I do see you ending a situation right here, Taurus. So I don't know if this is about love or if it's about a certain person or, you know, like a family member. I'm not really I'm not sure. Tell me what the World card is ending. It's something I feel like you've been hanging on to. You know, because you have that, you just have cards that are saying like you've been hanging on to this. Okay, so it is about love. It's about somebody maybe who cheated, you know, maybe somebody, Seven of Swords, shady behavior is what that is. Knight of Wands is usually about, you know, somebody who can't make a commitment. Like they just can't. They can't put roots down. So I feel like your advice here is that you're on the precipice of starting something brand new. This old cycle is closing, but I think you feel scared. Like, where am I going? This is a tower. You know what I mean? This is scary. You don't even know. Can I go across this bridge or can't I? Yeah, you can, but you're overthinking it. You have a lot of ending energy here. Like you've had enough. There's enough. Tell me what the Hermit is telling Taurus down here. What is the message from the Hermit for Taurus? It's about taking charge of your life. The Emperor and Six of Pentacles. That's what your new beginning is about. All is right in the world, you know, when you choose yourself, when you take this leap of faith toward yourself. And it's all about this, right? So it's a new idea, it's a new beginning, but this relationship, this Two of Cups, and like I said, it is a soul member, like a soul family member of some sort with the Two of Cups, right? So it could be like a sibling, a parent, a lover. Tell me what this Ace of Swords cool new idea is. I mean, Eight of Wands. So Ace of Wands, right? So you have this cool new idea, and then in the future, you're actually choosing it. Two of Wands. Yeah, I am going to go that way. Remember, you have something that's kind of blocking you. You have like a guard up around yourself. You know, that's what was clarifying in Two of Cups. The Death card, the King of Cups, and the Temperance card. So I want to know what the new idea is. I wonder if it's a new offer and you're hung up on an old offer. You know what I mean? The new offer, Queen of Wands, is coming out. This is mean you need to have confidence in yourself. You know what I mean? Loving yourself, confidently moving forward. I would see like you have a following here with this new idea. It comes from your heart space. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Yeah. You're definitely going to be successful in this new endeavor. It could very well be a lover. But what's stopping you is maybe like an old lover, you know, where you're still thinking like maybe they'll come back or something like that, you know. So I feel like when you tap in, your higher self is going to give you some information that's very vital for you, like the Emperor. Like there's no fear in the Emperor. So for Spirit to hand this energy over to you and say, here you go. This is Aries energy, but it's this energy of having no fear. It's kind of like entrepreneur energy, like I'm going to start my own business, right? Ace of Wands can also mean that. So I feel like your higher self is telling you like it's time for this old cycle to close and there's a new cycle coming in, you know, and it could have something to do with love, but I almost feel like it's more about money. So if you have some kind of cool idea that's been brewing, I feel like it's time to start walking toward it. You know what I mean? Like, what can I do today to make this goal happen? You know, what can I do right this minute? Do you need to do research? Do you need to apply for things? Do you what? You know, I don't know, but I kind of feel like it's important. Gemini is next. I should probably switch decks. I've been trying to switch the decks, kind of like rest them in between. Oh, I forgot to light my candle. Sorry, you guys. It's almost out. I was thinking the other day I need to go to some store and buy some wax and make myself some more candles. Just make a ritual out of it or something, right? Okay. Let's see here. Gemini. Okay. Strength is your energy right now. You're feeling strong. The High Priestess is your block. How come? That's crazy. In the past, Four of Cups, so it looks like maybe some of you have been like growing into the tree, not paying attention to what's going on around you at all. This could have to do with like some kind of deep sadness. In the roots, you have the Seven of Pentacles, so this is kind of a card like deciding like, should I put any more effort into what I've been doing? This can mean about family, it can mean spiritual things, it can mean work, right? Tell me what your higher self wants you to know up there, Gemini. The Emperor, the Page of Cups, and the Sword of Truth. There's something you're letting go of up here that your higher self's trying to let you know about. I feel like you learn the truth about something. Maybe there could be a message here. It could be like a father-child relationship. But there is definitely clarity coming here and surrender with this Five of Cups, because she's actually blowing out the candles, realizing like, I don't need all these candles. The moon is right there, right? Ten of Pentacles is here along with Ten of Wands and Justice. So, and the Fool card. So I kind of feel like whatever is going on here up in your higher consciousness, your soul area, I feel like they're guiding you, steering you toward truth so that you can make a decision and let something go. Something that has been troubling for a while. That's what I feel like. Tell me what's happening in the near future for Gemini. King of Cups and the Hermit. So, and the Empress is down here too. Maybe you're having a big heart opening here. There could be someone coming in. That could be what they're saying up here with the Emperor too. Like someone sending a message, offering truth. This could be somebody that you've already let go of. But in the near future, I see the King of Cups, which is love. The Hermit card, which is deep reflection, right? Also Virgo energy. And then the Empress, right? So I first of all want to know how come this is your challenge to feeling the strength and moving forward. Why is the High Priestess the challenge? Is this your connection to your higher self? Are you having a tough time connecting in? What's happening here? Knight of Swords. There's a quick change here. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Cups. Your higher self is blocking you. And then it's saying that as a Knight of Swords comes swooping in, like this is somebody that does an action without much thought. They just go for it, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about something that you had planned in your soul's journey. So maybe that's why it is your challenge. I wonder if your higher self is stopping you from some kind of reunion. Three of Cups, High Priest. So, Eight of Wands. This is definitely spirit, like trying to guide you, Gemini. Where are you guiding them to? I see you like stopping them from taking action, but like what do you want them to do? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You need to understand your value, and I think you also need to kind of like realize that everything has a purpose. Nine of Wands. So these are things that your higher self is saying, like, you need to learn these things, like your value, and that everything does happen for a reason. Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. This is kind of like a victim mentality, it can be, but not this one. This one is about actually taking all the knowledge you have from all your shitty situations and turning them into a teaching tool. Like, you can help other people not have to go through this. You've already learned it. You can tell them. And I think Gemini, what they're saying is it's high time. Your higher self is saying, like, you don't understand your value. You don't understand it yet, and you need to understand what each and every experience has given you. These are all things that maybe have been hidden from you in the past, like you weren't able to see them. I see the way you deal with sadness, Gemini. It's almost like you close off to the world here with this card. Look, this has been a pattern for you, I'm imagining. So let's clarify what happened in the Four of Cups for Gemini. What happened? Three of Pentacles. Could have been about work. You were in a relationship where someone didn't treat you right, but you didn't really see that coming. You loved them. So it ended. And I feel like, you thought this was going to be the end all be all, Four of Wands, you know what I mean? But it ended up being like not that. Like you're ending up scared and alone, don't know what to do. So you're basically kind of living in fear over here because of something that ended. I don't know what it is, but something ended. It could be a death, it could be a divorce, it could be a loss of a job. Tell me about the Strength card. This is your energy right now. Clarify the Strength card. Ten of Swords. Okay, so Ten of Swords is about a transformation. It's Minor Arcana Death card. So it's telling me that I think that you have learned a lot from some kind of ending. You have gathered strength. You have gathered strength for sure. Tell me what the Seven of Pentacles is. Seven of Pentacles is about a Two of Cups. Someone who walked away, or you walked away from them. And I think that they gave you a lot of happiness. And I feel like you are just sort of like, because of how much happiness they provided, you're almost kind of like waiting. Are you waiting for them to come back? Are you still wanting to invest even though they walked away? Because Seven of Pentacles is like, should I stay or should I go? And that's what you're trying to figure out. Should I take my energy out or should I leave it here? And I kind of feel like what your higher self kind of wants you to know is that you got to let it go. You know, with this Five of Cups. And chalk it up to one of these Nine of Wands lessons. Like it's something that gave you strength. It's something that molded you into who you are right now. It looks like a big loss. This could be about losing someone in death. You know what I mean? I mean, grief is hard, right? Do you have any advice? Tell me some advice. King of Pentacles, High Priest, and Five of Swords. I feel like the lesson that you learned from this person, first of all, I feel like you need to understand your value, and I don't know that you do. But it's a big lesson that your soul needs you to learn. This person that you lost. This could be about not keeping secrets, or you know what I mean? Like, or somebody not keeping their promises is what I mean. Someone that doesn't keep their promises and you know it. This could be somebody that you are married to. There's a King and Queen of Pentacles kind of looking at me here with this High Priest and the Five of Swords. Like this is the Two of Cups sitch. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here with the High Priest. What's the lesson? Could be about work. So the lesson is to keep working toward your own personal goals. I feel like this could be about work too, like maybe you lost a job or something. I don't know. But it tells me that if you keep working on your goals, I mean, you're going to make it right to this wish fulfillment here, you know? And this energy up here that your higher self is like alluding to, right? It is the Emperor. So it's like a fearless energy. You also have an Emperor Empress energies here. You know, you have a lot of like auspicious cards to be in one reading, right? The High Priest and the High Priestess indicating like psychic connection, psychic telepathic abilities. Like maybe you and another person can read each other's minds. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really sure, but that's here. And then you've got the Emperor Empress, which could be talking about a divine couple, you know, two people that were meant to meet and fall in love and do something great together. And I think it could be any and all of those things. I do feel like there's something you have to let go of, though. And it's something that I think you're struggling to let go of it. But it doesn't say why. But it does tell me that you know you need to do it, you know? So I think your higher self is trying to get in touch with you. And I don't know, I would just do some work toward that, you know? Take a bath, do some breathing in there, like that kind of thing. 2901. For Cancer. Let's look at Cancer. Let's see. I'll get this deck. I don't know why I have like other decks in here, but they must just be the same size or something. I did them together. I don't know. Okay. Cancer is next. There's another one. All right, Cancer. Wheel of Fortune. All right, so in the past, it looks like King of Swords is here, which is about wisdom. It's about knowing a lot of stuff. It's about making good decisions. It's about creating boundaries. It's about calling the shots, right? This guy's tapped in, tuned in, turned on to truth, right? So that says quite a bit, right? Your energy right now is the wheel of fortune. What's blocking you is your wish fulfillment. Oh, that's kind of weird, huh? Let's see what the wheel is bringing in for you, because your own wishes are different from the plan, is what it looks like. So tell me what the wheel of fortune is here for, Spirit. It's about 10 of Pentacles. So this has to do with your family. Okay, so something's changing for your family. It could be like money, it could be like generational, it could be just you and your little family, but it does have generations on the card, and it's talking about money and stability. What's blocking you is your wishes, like what you want is blocking you from having what the wheel wants to bring in, which is stability. So I'm clarifying the 9 of Cups. And what's clarifying it is the Hermit and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you have some kind of feeling about yourself that's not accurate. Maybe even because, like what it's saying is the wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, is blocking you from 10 of Pentacles. What you want, what you think you deserve, is different than what the universe wants to give you, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like the universe is delivering this according to this reading, but you're blocking it because I think it's because you as a person don't feel like you deserve it in some way, because this 5 of Pentacles is right here saying it. So, like when we're manifesting, you know what I'm saying? We manifest what we think about, what we want, what we dream about. But it's saying to me, like, you have your bar set way too low. What you want is it's not enough. What you think you deserve is not enough. I feel like something has to change. And it's changing over here in the future. There's a transformation. And you've got the Lord of the Shadows, which is the Death card. You've got the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. You see what I mean? This is what has to change. This is what has to transmute. This way you feel about yourself. You're going to have to let it go. Because when you know your value, this is your higher self column up here. What your higher self knows that you don't. What your higher self knows is that you can create the life that you want, including the 4 of Wands, and that's what's coming, which is a perfect, it looks perfect on the card anyway, right? A perfect relationship with someone who loves you back. Now, down here in the root system here, you got, should I stay or should I go? Then you got the Queen of Cups. It's talking about love, but it's also talking about surrender. And then raising up your vibe. And then what's weird is there's two of Cups that came out together, and I just now noticed it. So I don't know if that's saying you have 2 different soulmates coming in, or you have 2 different soulmates in your life. But I feel like the double card there means something. Who is this 2 of Cups? It's someone you think about all the time. This could be somebody that treated you like shit. Could be a fire sign. I feel like whatever this is something that you're clinging to. And I kind of feel like maybe you have to let spirit have this. Because what you have coming here is 10 of Pentacles. You just have to understand that you deserve it. You know what I mean? When we think we only deserve 5 pentacles. We end up like this, feeling alone and cold, even if we're in a relationship. Look at how cold and alone. Have you ever been in a relationship where you feel like that? All alone, like no one gives one shit about you. You know, like that's a pretty sad situation. And Spirit is telling me in the near future, this is what's transforming. This is what's changing, is the way you view yourself and what you feel you deserve. It's changing because you're meeting up with your higher self here, you know, with the Hermit card. Like that's what came out to clarify the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, the Hermit, and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is you reaching into your higher self and saying like, you're right. I do feel like this. Higher self, show me my light. Show me my light. Hermit card. So I kind of feel like once you understand the truth of like who you are, because I feel like you do kind of know, because in the past, it's like you already connected. But then sometimes what happens is we'll have some kind of weird like relationship situation that makes us kind of question what we thought. Well, maybe I am not enough or not, you know what I mean? You know how we talk to ourselves sometimes. It's not a good idea to talk to ourselves like that. Okay, Leo is next. Let's look at Leo. Let's do this one. Let's see what's going on for Leo in February. Tell me what their general energy is and what is the story for February for Leo. Angels, spirits, and guys, I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Okay, whoops. The first card out in your energy right now is the Magician. So you are in manifest mode. What you think about, you could bring about here. What's blocking you? 9 of Pentacles. That's crazy. Okay. I like to get like 3 cards for the top. 2 more for the top, please. I feel like there's balance being restored and healing in the near future. And in your root system, you're hiding. 4 of Pentacles. Kind of watching, kind of holding yourself back, keeping your energy to yourself for some kind of reason, right? This could be about hanging on to something. It can be about feeling like you don't have enough. It can be like feeling like, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough to offer, that kind of thing, right? So what happens in the past here, Leo, is it looks like you felt like you had wish fulfillment. You're manifesting right now. And I don't understand how this could be your block, but it says it is. 9 of Pentacles. Let's clarify and see why. It's like 9 of Pentacles is like my favorite card. Why is 9 of Pentacles stopping Leo from manifesting everything that they truly want? Because that's what it looks like, 9 of Pentacles. So we'll have to see why. Why is it the block? 3 of Pentacles. Because you don't want to be alone. Because 9 of Pentacles is about being single. So maybe you're preoccupied with something, somebody. 9 of Swords is here. This could be like a love situation, like you're suddenly find yourself alone, right? Having to go down a new path. It looks to me like it's love that's tearing you all up inside, Leo. It really kind of does. Yeah, even 6 of Cups. This could even be a memory. You know what I mean? Like a memory of somebody that you've already been with. Or a memory of just whatever. 6 of Cups is about a memory. So tell me what you're trying to manifest here in your current energy. But the reason that you're not manifesting, or what's stopping you from manifesting, is that you're all tore up about some kind of ending. It could be a death. 10 of Swords. So this is not a good energy to manifest from. When I clarify the manifest card, it tells me 10 of Swords. So maybe you're manifesting an ending. Clarify that. Yeah. Oh. You're manifesting, but there's something that you lost that hurts you real bad. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. So this is about pain. This is about grieving, and this is about an ending. So it could be that you're trying to manifest an ending to something, or you're trying to manifest what you want, but you got all this muddy energy, this fear, this sadness, this grief in your energy. So it's kind of in the way, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you're trying to manifest love, but this 9 energy is blocking you. And so funny, like 9s have been coming out today like crazy. But you got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Didn't you also have, maybe not that, maybe that was the last reading. I was thinking that the Hermit was here, but it's not here yet, you know. But I feel like that could be your answer, you know, is to like go inside and talk to your higher self, right? Tell me what you're hanging on to, or what you got going here in your root system. You're hanging on to, you're holding yourself back from anything that's fun. I feel like you're kind of blocking yourself from your very own energy here, is what it's saying. Like you're not yourself. You're not being yourself. You're not feeling like yourself. And I feel like you're holding back from like understanding gratitude and living in the moment and doing things to change your vibration. I feel like something knocked you down. You know, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups tells me that you've been going through something, you know, a lot of sadness. And when we're manifesting, I mean, if we're in a sad space, we're going to manifest more sad. That's just the law of attraction. And yeah, so let's see. Like, let's look and peel this apart up here, what your higher self wants to say. Can you guys even see? I feel like I'm so overwhelmed with cards. I need to take half of these off. So up here, what you have is you have the Temperance card, which is a balancing act between you and your human and your soul, you know. And it's really the Queen of Cups. It's asking you to surrender to your higher self at this moment. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're confused about where to put your energy. I feel like you don't know. Like, what should I invest in? What should I do with my day? Like, I just feel like it's confusing. And like, what do I do next, right? Well, you tap in and you talk to your higher self and you say, I need to know what you know. I need guidance. I need a new perspective. I'm feeling kind of shitty about my life. I don't know what to do with myself. And here comes the rescue squad, King of Swords, right? So when you go into this place, it's kind of like the Hermit card. The Hanged Man card is kind of the same thing. It's like you go into some sort of position and wait for your higher self to bring in truth, knowledge, love, clarity, right? I feel like also this is saying like be open to receive the messages, because I feel like if you were to take the time to go into the Hanged Man position, which could be anything, you know, I just feel like it's just meditation. You know what I mean? Meditation with a purpose. I want a new perspective. I want to see what you see, higher self, right? And I just kind of like, I feel like tapping into nature is important because I feel like down here, what it's telling me is you're holding yourself back from your true energy, which is the sun, which is happiness, abundance, joy. That's your card, man, and you're hiding from it. You're not acknowledging it. You're not loving it. You're not doing the fun things that you used to do. And I feel like you're losing loyalty to your own self in this moment. And I just feel like, yeah, that's the message. Tell me in the near future, what I see is the star, the justice, and the two of pentacles. And we all know what I feel about the two of pentacles is, should I listen to my human or should I listen to my higher self? And I feel like, your higher self is trying to point out a few things, maybe about what you want. Maybe it's telling you how to heal. Maybe it's telling you why certain things happen to you in your life to make you who you are so that you can accept it. You know what I mean? These cards here are beautiful. It's just all about one decision. Should I listen to my body or should I listen to my soul? This is about your value. This is about where you're going next, where you're going to put your energy, what you're going to do with your time, how you're going to make some money, Eight of Pentacles, right? I kind of feel like what you got coming is maybe like a reunion with friends, family, something. It looks like family. Four of Wands. That is about family and friends gathering together and that being your happy place. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what you're finding out is like my truest happy place where I feel my value, where I really understand it is in that family dynamic. You know what I mean? So maybe that's just a big aha moment coming for you in February. Okay, so what do we got next? Virgo. You guys, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom because I drank way too much coffee and I'm super sorry. Oh. Okay, sorry guys. Everybody left. All right, Virgo, let me look at the time now. 48. Oh, 49. Okay, Virgo. Angel, spirits, and guides, tell me what's going on with Virgo for February. Okay. So bottom of the deck tells me the whole overall message here is that you got a brand new beginning coming in. Okay, so I feel like something is gonna come to a close pretty soon. So your energy right now is the Queen of Pentacles. This is actually understanding your value, on the planet, in the big scheme of things, crossed by the Justice card. So let's ask why Justice is crossing you here. This is your what am I trying to say? Challenge. Justice. Why is Justice the challenge for Virgo? You can't decide something. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Could be about family, Four of Wands. What's this regarding? Love. Something painful. Okay. So I feel like you're having a hard time understanding your value because something wasn't fair. It kind of confused you, I feel like. Somebody was playing a game maybe with your feelings. And I just feel like it's hurt you a lot. And but at the same time, like the Justice card, I feel like it's you like feeling confused. I can't make a decision. But also there's something about your heart opening here with this Ace of with this Ace of Cups, right? So a new beginning in love, right? Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. What are you doing in that Queen of Pentacles for Virgo? That is your card, right? 9, you're making your wishes come true here. 6 of Wands. All right, so here's the thing. There's something big happening for you here in this Queen of Pentacle energy. Do you see why it's important to know what the challenge is? Because this is something that's going to probably change the way you see yourself, your life, your past, your future. It could be about love or whatever, right? Whatever you're doing here. I think it's about, honestly, it's about everything you want. It's about working for it. She's painting something here. So I don't know what you're doing in the Queen of Pentacles, but you're going to be successful. And it is going to bring in your wish fulfillment. And I see you working really hard on it. However, there's something on your mind here. There's something that's got you confused. And it looks to me like it's about love. Knight of Cups. This is somebody, I mean, it's a chess game. Someone's playing a game or did play a game and it wasn't fair. And so I feel like you're healing from it. You know, you're trying to figure out why it happened. It's slowing you down. It's stopping your progress. It's stopping your growth. I just want you to know that. So I guess like my advice for this is like, if this is really holding you up from like everything you want, because that's what it looks like, I feel like maybe the thing to do here would be to meditate and say, and you could be doing it here in this Four of Swords, because I always think that card it's about healing, but I also feel like it's about tapping in. You know, he's out on the lake, you know, in a boat, and he's just kind of like chilling and like taking it all in. That is a healing environment, and this is where the heart opens up. So if I were you, I would do something like that. Do something for yourself that's beautiful, that's healing, that's got something to do with nature. And I do feel like, you know, you can probably maybe put this thing to rest. Down in your root system, it tells me you've been nightmaring about something. It could be about a love situation. You know what I mean? Because it sort of looks like that. Maybe somebody that had another person in their life, right? And because all of a sudden you're single and it's your worst nightmare. Like, how did that happen? You know, how did that happen that I went from, you know, in a relationship to not in a relationship? One more time on the 9s, though. Wow, right? Lots of 9s showing up again. I think this is like the 4th reading where we've had 999, which is about, I'm gonna be doing Libra next, Jason, or Javen. Okay, so this is what we're gonna clarify this. What happened here? What happened down here in this? Hello, Carly. Thanks for coming. Happy Thursday. Three of Wands. You're waiting for something here, Virgo. You're just sitting here waiting, thinking. It looks like there was some sort of a fight. Made you feel like shit, huh? Like I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not enough. This has been a really big, hard thing for you. 10 of Wands. 10 is good though, because like we see all the nines, but a 10 is the final. It's the finality. You know what I mean? It's over when you get a 10. Wheel of Fortune. See what I mean? It's a 10 too. This is the 10 in the major arcana. That's coming out with this 10 of Wands. It's saying that the way you're feeling about yourself has got to end, and spirit is coming in to change it somehow, right? Because I feel like whatever happened here made you feel small. I'm not enough. Something like that, right? And it's been a burden, you know what I mean? Because it appears here, Virgo, now I could be wrong, but whenever you have a reading like this and then you see the 3 of Pentacles, also 3 of Cups, right? Those could be indicating there's a third person in a relationship. But what's happening is you end up being alone. And then you're waiting another 3, right? Thinking about the fight, thinking about how shitty you feel about yourself and how much of a toxic pain in the ass that's been. And spirit comes in and says, it's time for a change. Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change. It's time for you to be happy, Virgo. It's time for you to understand that life is about living. It's not about fighting. It's not about crying. It's not about feeling less than. It's about just being alive. Sometimes we make it so hard, though, don't we? So, in the past, what I feel like is that you've struggled with listening to your body and your soul. Like, should I listen to my human being who's scared? Or should I listen to my soul who is a warrior? Who's the emperor and the empress together? Like, who should I listen to here? A lot of times we pick that human, though. We buy into the fear instead of the power that we really do hold. You know what I mean? So let's clarify, yeah. So here you are. Here you are with the Empress energy, the Hierophant energy, the Queen of Wands energy. So this is telling me that you have you've already tapped into that higher realm. You know it. You're manifesting. You're winning here. But something came along and it kind of shit on your sunshine, So maybe it's this, because this is what your higher self is telling me the story about. It's about 8 of Cups walking away. Hi, Carly. It's about King of Wands, and it's about the Tower. Funny, you got the Queen of Wands over here. So I'm wondering if it could have been like a very sexual relationship or something like that. And someone walked away and it was a tower. It was like, oh my God, I thought I had it all. But what you were dealing with possibly is a Knight of Wands energy, because it's right here. You know what I mean? The Knight of Wands is someone who doesn't commit. So it's possible you've been dealing with somebody like that, right? And someone walked away with it, whether it was you or them. Clarify what's going on up in the higher self. Tell me what you want them to know. What do you want your human being to know? The truth. What is it? Tell me the truth for Virgo. It's about your higher self. Like, it wants to completely come out, your higher self. Your higher self is telling you the truth, the things that have been hidden from you. So definitely lots of messages. Tap in. Something's got to end. And there's a big, huge change coming inside of you. This is body, mind, soul alignment. This is going in a new direction. This is cutting ties. This is, the world card is about a complete ending. No wonder you have so many 10s and 9s here. It's time, you know? Tell me what's going on in the future for Virgo. I see Page of Cups and Three of Cups. This could be like an offer of love, a message, like, hey, want to get together? Something. Tell me. Could be about a kid. Could be about a family reunion or a reunion of some kind. Five of Cups, you're sad. Queen of Cups, this is something you need to surrender. Whatever you're sad about, it's got to go. You got to change the way you're thinking. Okay? So Six of Swords is about allowing your higher self to take the lead, to change the thought pattern, to change the karmic pattern, right? But it does require something up from us. You know what it is? Surrender. We have to surrender the outcome. We have to surrender and say, I trust you, soul. I really do. And if you don't trust your soul yet, I feel like you should go inside and talk. Because trust me when I tell you, it is real. All right, so Libra is next. Let's look at this 101, 102. Let's just do that. What did I just use? That one. Let's try this one. Libra. Libra. Okay. Wheel of Fortune is your energy right now. What's crossing you is a decision. Should I listen to my healing or should I listen to my higher self? Which one? So that's what's stopping you from like getting on this wheel, right? Trusting the wheel of fortune. In the past, I feel like you've done some healing or you have had wish fulfillment. Your higher self is telling me, Libra, this is your energy, Queen of Swords. We need 2 more cards up there for Libra. Tell me, Libra, messages, Spirit. King of Pentacles. Okay. It seems like this is about love. It's about unconditional love. It's about trying to decide if you want to put any more in your energy into something. Right? So you do have the Queen of Swords, which is kind of an icy energy. You know what I mean? Like she cuts people out. You know what I mean? She sets boundaries and she's no nonsense. She does not think from her heart. She thinks from her logic. The next card is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, well, he's a manifester, right? Okay. So I finally got all the cards on the table. So I feel like let's start in the middle here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming on in. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to ask what it's bringing. What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing Libra in February? Tell me what's turning around for them. Freedom is Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is about overthinking, but it's time for you to cut yourself free from that, is what it's saying. Like the Wheel of Fortune says, okay, we don't have any more time to be stuck to these beliefs, right? It could be about lovers. right? A certain lover. Could be about a partnership, could be about a marriage, right? Maybe that's what it's talking about up here. I don't know. But it tells me that it's time for you to cut yourself free from something. I'm going to get one more card. Those were just bottom of the deck messages, so you never know. Tell me what's going on for Libra. Cutting yourself free because I feel like it's time for you to search for the knowledge, right? I think you're searching for knowledge about some kind of bullshit in your life. Five of Wands, like a fight, like Five of Wands can be about like cooperation, right? But it's also telling me about the Nine of Wands here. So, you know, the Nine of Wands is definitely a card about victim mentality, like I'm a victim. So I'm wondering if some of you are switching around, like you're switching your story. Like, I'm not a victim. I've actually learned so much from all my trials and tribulations that I can now become a teacher. And maybe you are becoming a teacher here, and that's what Spirit is telling me, because you've been through so much. Like, it's time for you to stand up and teach, This is what's blocking you. Should I listen to my human, or should I listen to my higher self? Because remember, your human is the one that feels like a victim. Your higher self is the one that knows it's victorious, right? So you have something to decide. Now, it could be about moving forward or working with a certain person, right? I see at the bottom of the deck the Devil card, and it's the Mirror card here. So it's telling me that maybe there's something inside of you that's stopping you from taking an opportunity because you feel like you're not enough somehow, which would also be associated with this Nine of Wands, because a lot of times that Nine of Wands makes us feel like so much of a victim, like we feel like we don't even have anything to offer to anyone. It's a very sad situation, but Wheel of Fortune's trying to turn it around, but you're the one that has to decide, and this is in the way. Do you see what I'm saying? This feeling I'm not enough. This feeling something's wrong with me. Fear. When I split the deck, fear comes out. You see it? She's scared. Hanging on to a tree. Scared the wind's going to blow away, right? Blow her away, I guess. So, so that's what I'm getting there. Now, in the bottom, let's check out this bottom energy, because I see you like really Nine of Swords in it, again with all the nines, right? I keep saying it in every freaking reading, like, what's up with all these nines? It's because February, I think, we're going to be closing out some cycles that don't work anymore for us, So this one here, it's about realizing something, right? Realizing what you want, realizing that you're worth something. In the nines, that's what you're doing, is you're realizing. And this pain has caused you, I don't know, to realize your power. The Empress is right here at the bottom of the deck. I think that's important. But the Six of Swords is kind of about Spirit taking you to a new place in your head. You know what I mean? And we've already seen that anyways with the Wheel of Fortune, I say, what's the wheel bringing in? And it's saying, like, you're going to be relieved of this overthinking and these negative thought patterns that you have, and they're right here. And this is a pattern when it's in the root system. This maybe has been a pattern your whole life. And I feel like it's time for it to leave. It's time for you to understand your beautiful, powerful soul and what it had in mind. Okay, so what's going on over here in the Star card? Tell me what happened in the past. So this is past energy. The Star card is about healing, and it's about wish fulfillment. So Clarify the star for Gemini. Okay, Two of Swords. This to me is about surrender. Two of Swords. So I feel like what it's saying is you have already done this. You are a master surrenderer, and it looks like you're going to have to do it one more time. You're going to have to surrender to the wheel of fortune, the flow of life, because it wants a change. You know what I mean? You're going to probably need to cut somebody or something out. I don't know what it is, whether it's like got to do with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I don't know. But it's about, should I stay or should I go here? You know? And then it's got one more card, which is Ten of Cups, and that is unconditional love. So this could be about your family, be about a lover, something like that. Now, in your future, what I see is a happy, stable home, Four of Wands. You know, like this is what it's getting you at the end of the day. It's going to come in maybe with the Tower. It's going to be shocking. It's an offer, and I think you're kind of scared of it. Like you're kind of blocking it, right? Blocking it from coming in. Death card. But this thing is going to transform your life, this offer, this new person. It could even be about marriage. And now you have the High Priest here, which is the Hierophant, right? So whatever this big pain is that you've been suffering from for a long time, I feel like it's kind of time for that to wind up, you know, because I feel like you're being moved into a new role of life in your life, right? Tell me what that new role is. What's the new role? Strength? Could be about leading people. Yeah, it is. The Emperor. So that's your new, that is what your outcome is to become the Emperor. Unafraid. You know what I mean? You're looking pretty afraid in some of these cards that they're talking about, right? But little by little, your higher self is coming in and giving you information. Information you can trust. Information that's going to open your heart and move you in a different direction. You have absolutely fearlessness here with the Emperor and the Strength card. So that's where you're going. You're going from a very fearful state to an absolutely fearless state. And what are you going to manifest with that? You want to know the answer? Whatever you want. That's what. You just have to find those energies, you know. All right, let's do Scorpio. 113, 13. Okay. Let's look at Scorpio for the month of February. Angels, spirits, and guides. Okay. So you have the Empress as your energy right now, and the Seven of Swords is what's in your way, right? Your challenge. The Queen of Wands is here in your past. The Four of Wands up in your higher self with the Queen of Swords. Oops. And the Devil. What about the Devil? One more on the Devil. Clarify that Devil for Scorpio spirit. Ten of Cups. Is the Devil the Ten of Cups for you? You're scared of love? Tell me what's in the root system here for Scorpio. The Magician, the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. What's in the future? Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Dang, Gina. You've got the Ace of Cups as overall energy here. Something hurt you really bad. There's a fight. I feel like you have clarity coming in and victory. So, whatever this fight is, I feel like I don't know. I think it's giving you a new, there's the Lovers. A new beginning in a love situation? I don't know. Sure looked like it at the bottom of the deck. But let's see. So it tells me that you have the Empress energy, which is loving and nurturing and creative. She's Mother Gaia, you know? So she creates things and loves them to pieces. She's loyal. Um, yeah, I love the Empress energy, nurturing. I feel like this is Libra energy, it's Cancer energy, and Taurus, I feel like. So what's crossing you is a Seven of Swords, and it is about somebody that screwed you over, maybe. You know? So a thought, a memory, something like that, stopping you from actually embodying the Empress energy. This can be fear, too, the Seven of Swords, you know? Or something that someone did to you. Let me look at that again. So let's say, but I'm feeling like, you know, the center energy is yours. I was gonna like spin like a mom problem here, because that could be it too. Like you don't want this energy because something happened with your mom or something like that. I don't know. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords for Scorpio spirit. What's blocking them from this beautiful energy? What? That's too many. I just need like one card. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Seven of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups and the World card. So it tells me that something happened in a relationship, a Two of Cups. This is a soul relationship. Something shady, and it ended. An ending also leads to a brand new beginning. So I'm not sure why this is your blocking you from this, other than the rest of the story. It tells me you're scared of love. So tell me about this Empress. Tell me about this Empress energy for Scorpio. Why is it here? It's like you're blocking yourself from loving other people and loving or creating or whatever because of fear. The Empress is clarified by the Three of Swords, then the Ace of Cups. So your energy is the Empress with a broken heart that wants new love, but you're being blocked because of something. Shady behavior with a soul friend maybe, and an ending. Like something ended here and your heart's still not healed over it. In the past, I see Queen of Wands, which is confidence, which is, you know, the epitome of self-admiration and love. I feel like this is clarified by a new beginning. Maybe it started out very, very quickly, and then you felt stuck somehow, but you can't stop thinking about it, is what it's telling me. This is probably a person, you know what I mean? Someone maybe that made you feel confident. It could have been sexual based. It could be somebody that you started to create something with. I'm not quite sure, but this is definitely Six of Cups is a memory. It's something you keep thinking about. Now in the bottom here in your root system, it's got the Magician, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles, which means that you're hanging on to something. The Four of Pentacles, like maybe you're hanging on to your money really tight, maybe you don't have enough. It looks like you're trying to manifest a new way, like a new road, a new pathway, a new life, right? But you're hanging on to something. Like I don't have enough money to do it, something like that, right? So let's clarify, what are you holding on to? What's holding you back here? Oops. It could just be the decision to allow your higher self to lead you. But here we got the Temperance card, the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Cups. So your hang up basically is that you're confused and you don't know what you want. You've got lots and lots of options. I do see some major happening here in this bottom row. You've got the Magician, the Temperance, and the Hanged Man, which are all major arcanas. We have the other cards too, but let's focus on these for a minute. I feel like Temperance is about changing your energy on purpose. It's about counting your blessings. It's about turning a sad situation into a learning lesson and accepting it and loving yourself for having experienced it. The Hanged Man card is here, and it's about having a new perspective on love. It's having a new perspective on yourself, right? And then the Queen of Cups here, she's about surrender. So this is in your root system. You've done it. You have done it. Now, up here, I see the Four of Wands. This is what your higher self knows that you don't. So you got the Four of Wands, which is a happy, stable home. You got the Queen of Swords, which is an icy energy. It's cutting people off. It's setting boundaries. It's having a guard up, not letting anyone in. The Devil card, it's about fear. So I feel like your higher self is telling me you have a boundary around yourself about love and about Four of Wands. Like you just don't want any part of it. I feel like something bad happened in the past and you just feel like you don't want any more to do with the unconditional love. You know, that's what it's telling me, that you have some kind of fear attached. Why? So you've definitely got a boundary around yourself. You're not letting anyone in. You're not letting anyone new in. Yeah, there's a love offer coming in, it's saying. You're struggling with it. I think this is somewhere where your higher self wants to go because the Judgment card is here, and that's what this card is about. It's about allowing your soul to lead. It's like saying to your higher self, okay, I surrender. I'll let you lead. And there it is, the Judgment card. Look at her. She's just whistling her own tune. And she's like, your higher self is more like, it's unafraid. You know what I mean? And it does dig love, right? It is love. So it's probably going straight toward love. Your human is a little scared, right? So let's look and see in your future. You have a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about work. So this could be like a new job that you're getting, right? However, I feel like you feel like you're not enough. All right, tell me, clarify all of this. Clarify all of this over here in the future. Yeah, 10 of Swords is about a transformation. 4 of Cups is about missing an opportunity. 2 of Pentacles, it's about, I don't know who to listen to. My soul is telling me this. My human is telling me this. And one more time, it's saying, let me lead. That's your soul. Let me take you into a different place with different thoughts. Let me show you a different way. Remember the Hanged Man card? Let me show you something different. All you have to do is just say, okay, I trust you, soul. Do you trust your soul? That's the big question here. You know, up to you. But I feel like they have like something pretty cool in mind for you, but like you're just, I don't know, scared. Scared of love, scared of, self-love even. Love is love. And I think the most biggest place that we need unconditional love right now is right back at you, right? We're pointing all of our love at ourselves. We're giving it all to ourselves right now. We have to. We have to take very good care of ourselves in this specific time. I think we always have to, but like there's no time to sit around and think you're not enough right now. Too much shit going on. We got to have our wits about us. We got to know we're powerful, man. We're being called. We're not even going to hear the call if we're in fear, So it's not so much about needing to fix relationships with other people. It's about needing to fix the relationship that you have with yourself and how you feel about yourself. If you truly feel like you don't have anything to offer anyone, including yourself, I feel like you need to really go inside and talk to yourself and say, what's the freaking plan, man? I'm scared. Let's go to Sag. Yeah, Sagittarius. Judgment is here. Well, that is the card where your higher self, takes a lead, because higher self is saying, yeah, I'm ready. In the past, I think that you have found strength. You know your strength on some level. Up in your higher self, I feel like there's some kind of new information coming in about love. There's an ending here. 20 card and 21. So you got Judgment and the World card. Something is definitely closing out a cycle. This could be a karmic love cycle. Could. Tell me what's in the root system here for Sag. Two of Wands and the Justice system. Oh, that's pretty good. It means that you can see the justice in things. It doesn't take you long to figure it out. That's what I feel like. You have a lot of beautiful cards in here. Now, in the future, why are you sad? 5 of Cups. Grieving something. Letting something go. What are you letting go in the future? In February, what has to go? A toxic relationship that you can't stop thinking about. You gotta walk away. Wow. They're playing a game with you, whoever this is, So that could be what it's talking about up here. There's a cycle that is complete here, Sagittarius. You're gonna have to walk away. It's toxic in some way. I do feel like this is a little bit sad for you because the 5 of Cups is here. 5 of Cups is about grieving, So in the future, when you walk away, or when this person walks away, I just want you to know that it's part of your plan, because you have to move forward, okay? So here you are in the center. And what's your blockage from actually making this decision and surrendering to your higher self? It's your thoughts. It is the actual surrender. You know what I mean? 6 of Swords is about deciding to allow spirit to guide you, to guide your thoughts. You know what I mean? Have you ever just sat and observed your own thoughts about things? Where do they go? Are you a logical thinker, or are you somebody that jumps to conclusion after conclusion? It doesn't matter. You just answer for yourself. But Spirit is saying, like, we need to change some thought patterns here, the way you believe, what you're thinking. So let's clarify the Judgment card here. This is you being ready to let your higher self take the lead. And that is beautiful, because the first place they go is to end a cycle. That is what happens, because it's the 20 card for Judgment, the decision. And then 21 is it's over, right? What's clarifying this Judgment card is the Hermit card, which makes so much sense, doesn't it? So I feel like this knowledge that you're getting here is coming from your very own soul, and it's you seeking it in the Hermit, right? So it shows this man, woman, whatever it is, sitting in a forest, tapping into all that is, to understand what's next, right? So don't let your thoughts stop you from doing that. So here's the 6 of Swords, and this is your challenge. It's kind of like upside. When it's in the challenge position, it's sort of like in reverse. So why are you not wanting to let Spirit lead? Because it's going to take you to a brand new beginning. And I feel like you're a little scared to let go of whatever this is. You know what I mean? Like, who isn't? Especially if it's something that you've been in for a while. You know what I mean? Your higher self has something completely different in mind for you. Not what you're involved in currently. It's not that. Let's clarify down here. Like, this is you making decision to always choose yourself, and that is the just thing to do. Clarify this little pile in your root system, because this is kind of what makes you who you are, your root system, you know? So it's about following your passion. It's about a new idea, right? This is about you always listening to that higher intuition. You do it. I feel like it's just a given. That is how you roll, right? That's what I feel like. That's what it's telling me anyway. The reason that you're not ready to like hand this over to your higher self, it's because you're not ready to close out the cycle human wise. You know what I mean? Your human still wants to try again. They want something, right? And your higher self is going like, "Nah, it's got to stop. This has to end." Whatever they're talking about. I feel like it's a love situation. Let's clarify what the devil is over here. King of Wands. So this could be like a sexual relationship and it's just based on sex. King of Wands energy, right? Tell me what the Five of Cups is. It's you feeling like you're not enough for love. This is what's holding you up, honey. It's you feeling some kind of way about love. You don't want a new beginning. You want this same thing. And Spirit is saying, like, no, it's time for a reset, man. We're having all new beginnings. Your higher self is ready to roll, man. It's ready to jump off the cliff in a new direction. And your human self is scared. What are you scared of? Happiness? You're scared you're not enough for it. That's what. Okay. Spirits, angels, and guides, we need some advice. We just need some advice for Sagittarius. Tell me some advice for Sagittarius. What can they do to help themselves right now in this situation in February? Go do some fun shit. And close out anything else that's not. You know, anything that's a burden, let it go. Focus on fun, Sag. Knight of Wands is you, you know. This could also be talking about like the person that you're involved in with, right? The one that you, Spirit is saying like, no, this is over. And you're like, no, I don't think it is. I don't want it to be. I'm not ready. And Spirit is saying like, with this Knight of Wands, like this person isn't going to change. If I feel like the Knight of Wands is like, I don't want to like give it a bad rap, but it's very immature energy. You know what I mean? It's non-committal. It's chasing a dream. It is your energy, Sagittarius. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. But if you're involved with someone who has a Knight of Wands personality, they're not really going to commit with you. And the cycle, this karmic cycle that you've been in, will continue. So I feel like, you know, tap into your higher self and have a listen. Have a listen, because I feel like they have something much better in mind for you. And maybe the way you have been feeling about like, this is what love is, you might be finding out something completely different. You like, maybe it's not really what you thought. I feel like that happens to people a lot. You right? You know, like you think it's one thing and then something happens and you're like, man, right? Okay, so Capricorn is next, and I'm going to use this deck. I haven't used it at all today. Let's look at it. My upside, I have the deck. So, your energy is Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is truth. What's crossing you? What's your challenge? Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. In the past, I feel like you, oh my God, you got a lot of new beginnings. I feel like you balanced out your energy in the past. Five of Wands here. the Devil card and the Eight of Wands. Who am I talking to, Capricorn? Okay. Let's look and see what your higher self wants to say. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the World card, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Cups. You got a love coming in here. You got a love offer coming on in here. But I feel like it comes after you close some kind of cycle out. Maybe it's just saying like your cycle of being single. You're single now and that cycle is ending. There's a new offer coming in. Something you've been waiting for. It's a soul friend. Tell me what's happening in the future for Capricorn. Nine of Swords. Four of Cups. Ew. The Fool card. Okay. Wow. Hanged Man is the bottom of the deck. So I kind of feel like, you know, what I want to say about that overall energy being at the bottom of the deck when I'm done is it's kind of about trying to figure out a new perspective. It's time. It's like allowing spirit to show you things in a new way, you know? Okay, so in your past, I feel like Temperance and Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like you created some sort of balance in your life and it brought you a new beginning, right? I can't help but notice all the new beginnings you have. You have a new beginning in work, you have a new beginning in truth, and a new beginning in love right here. This is your challenge, the new beginning in love. Ace of Swords. This one says, I'm free of your bullshit. This is you right now, Capricorn. You're fucking sick of it. You're over it and you're walking away. Ace of Swords, because you have clarity. All right? Clarified. But it's love. It's like a new beginning. And this is what it is. Like it's saying you're walking away from love, but you still love them. You still want a new beginning. You want it to come back. And it's not back. It's like over. Ace of Cups. Clarified by Five of Cups. Five of Cups is usually about grief. But I want you to check out this card. You're done. You've had enough. You are fucking really saying goodbye and you're not feeling shitty about it. You're coming out as the Empress. Even though this feels like it's, this Ace of Cups feels like it's you saying no more, you know, because when it's in the challenge possession, it's kind of like it's in reverse, right? So Eight of Cups or Ace of Cups in reverse is you saying, I don't fucking want a new business. I don't want a new beginning. I'm fucking over it. I am the Empress. I love this for you. Capricorn, I love this for you. You're fucking saying goodbye to this King of Cups because you have clarity about it now. You're fucking over it. Ten of Cups, it's over. You're causing an end. Let's see what happened. So the Five of Wands is here, and I can't really show you this card, but what it's got is it's got five penises on it in a row against measuring like a tape measure. And so there's five sizes here: micro penis, tiny penis, small penis, average penis, big penis, right? So what is that saying in your root system, right? Competition? I don't know. Devil card. That's you, Capricorn. You. Eight of Wands is spirit, and the Page of Cups. You're getting a message from your ex. These are crazy cards, but I just thought I'd switch it up here. If it doesn't apply to you, it's just might apply with next time. This is the only one I've done this deck with, but I just thought it would kind of be fun. So basically, in your root system, it says to me you've been in a toxic relationship, maybe with a child. You know what somebody who behaves like a child. Maybe you feel like they have little man syndrome, either man or woman, right? But it's just somebody that feels like they constantly have to prove themselves. You know the kind. You know, they're the short men in life. They're the short ones who think they have something to prove and like, right? So I feel like this is kind of like the root of the problem of the situation. You know what I mean? This person that you're involved with. So Spirit, tell me what's going on here. Tell me what's going on here in this root system. So it looks like it's been a repeat. It's you cutting off this person, Queen of Swords. You've had enough. You have fucking had enough, and you're putting down a boundary. You're cutting them off, something. Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. She's just sick of it. She's sick of competing. She's sick of the toxicity. She's sick of the games. And she says, I've had enough, right? So let's go up here to your higher self, because you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is you being single. This is you making it on your own. This is you all by yourself. And it tells me that you've done it. Like you're okay by yourself. You know you're okay by yourself. I feel like somebody new's coming in. You don't see it. You don't know it. But there's someone new coming in. And it's someone who is different than this person. I don't think that you're going to like attract the same kind of person with this, right? This is somebody who you have a lot in common with. I think it's going to start with messages, right? Your higher self wants to do this thing. You might have a hard time with this because it's telling me Two of Pentacles. That's about listening. Like, should I listen to my soul telling me to go in this new direction? Or should I listen to my scared self? That's up to you, but I think you know the answer. Now, in the future, I see a lot of heartache, Nine of Swords, but nines are about realizing something, and maybe you're realizing what this relationship led you to. I also feel like there's a warning here with this Four of Cups. Don't overdrink. I just feel like that's really coming in hard here. I'll show you why. It's this card right here. Four of Cups is about missing an opportunity. It's about, I have one card that shows a person growing into the tree. It's kind of about not really understanding what's really happening, right? You're so intoxicated with the problem, right? Or intoxicated literally, right? It's about whatever this is. I feel like you have a new beginning, and I don't want you to miss it. I think it's a new person. I think it's somebody that your soul had picked out. And I think that your soul lost in sort of, I don't know, sadness, anger, all kinds of weird things like that, right? Fear, sadness. Did I already say that? So if you're lost in all of those things and you're not like living in the moment, right? Because you're not in the Four of Cups. This chick is passed out cold on the floor with a whole bunch of booze bottles around her. If that's really where you're at, Capricorn, I can promise you, you're not going to see this Two of Cups. They're not going to come in. They're not. You're not going to see them. You're not going to be vibing at the same level as them. You know what I mean? So you're going to miss the opportunity because of where you're at energetically. So it's telling me that you have the ability to find this Empress energy. It does. It tells me that. Like you're there really with this Nine of Pentacles, right? When this new person comes in, you're ready. You're ready for them energetically if you're at the Empress, but it tells me that energetically you're still stuck in the past with this other person, you know? So I don't know if I'm talking to somebody that's been married for a really long time or whatever, but I just feel like there's something better coming in, but you really have to get rid of the residue from the last person, right? That's really what I'm seeing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it sure is telling me that you have someone new coming in. I even see justice at the bottom here. It could be a Libra coming in. Or it could be you figuring out like, oh my God, the reason this thing had to break down is so I could meet this beautiful, perfect person. You know what I mean? But you got to let the other person go, or the new person just, you're not going to pick up on them. Your energy isn't a match, right? I hope I'm saying that right, and I hope you understand me. Aquarius is next. Let's look at this deck. Aquarius, angels, spirits, and guides. Tell me what's going on in February for Aquarius. I just did you guys' birthday reading. I don't know if you saw it. I don't have much of an algorithm on here. So I don't know if a lot of people are like getting notifications or anything, but pretty much all of my videos are done live. So they're not on the video playlist, they're on the live playlist, and I don't really know how to put that out besides just doing it right now. Okay, so I feel like you're a little bit undecided about something here. You can't decide. Let me have more on top. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like Aqua, this is about your stability. This is about money. Almost all pentacles here for you. Something going on here about money. There's some love right there. I do see Capricorn card devil at the bottom. I feel like some of you are chained to something that probably is toxic. You know, it could be an addiction, a person, a belief about yourself that you've been carrying around for a long time. It could even be since you were a child, because I do see the Page of Pentacles right over here as your past, thinking about something, maybe feeling like a child, something, I don't know. Let's look in the middle. This is your energy right now. You're trying to make some kind of decision. And it's between whether you should listen to your higher self or your human self, right? And it could be about what way to go. It could be about a certain person. This can be about Five of Wands, can be about inner struggle too. I feel like you have a little bit of confusion here on what way to go. But I see the Knight of Pentacles here, and every time I see that card, it makes me believe. I mean, I believe in the soul journey. So that's what the Knight of Pentacles, really the card, is for me. It's about you're confused about what way to go, but your higher self is kind of showing you the map. The thing is, are you going to get in the chariot? Because when you're in the chariot, you are completely aligned. Body, mind, and soul going same direction with the same goal. You don't have one going off this way and one going off. You're going the same direction. Now, what's blocking you, or what is your blockage from making this decision, is the Queen of Wands. And when we have this card, the card that's stopping you or like blocking you, it's kind of like a reversal. The Queen of Wands is about confidence. And I feel like the reason that you can't make this decision is because you're confused and you don't really have confidence in yourself or your soul. So I feel like that's important, and I feel like you should, I don't know, let's see if we can get some more. Let's see what happened in the past here with this Page of Pentacles. This could be about you as a kid. It could be about you getting a new job or starting something new, right? Six of Swords. It could be about getting clarity. changing your thoughts about yourself, moving away from something because you understand it. What are they what are you changing their thoughts about? I just feel like they're giving you some truth back here. So this is like in the past, maybe about a person, maybe somebody that you had karma with, maybe about a karmic cycle, right? Something like that. Here's what your higher self has to say up here. Let's look at this, always my favorite section of the reading. So Aquarius, it's telling me that what your higher self knows that you do not know is that there's some kind of grief here. 5 of Cups could be about a person, a father figure, an Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn sign, or somebody with money. It could be a boss too. And also, it could be a partner. Because look, you got 5 of Cups right between the King and Queen of Pentacles. So this could be talking about a partnership, a lover, something like that. I feel like there's a message coming in. I feel like you're grieving something. Maybe it's 10 of Cups. Maybe you're grieving love. Maybe you don't know how to feel about love. Something. But there's a lot of grief going on in between the 2 cards, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be about you understanding your value as well. Clarify the 5 of Cups up here in the top. What's going on? What happened? Okay, 10 of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So you're grieving something. I don't know if you got a message from somebody. You got a lot of pages here. I'm wondering if it's about children. Getting kind of a child vibe here. You got a Page of Cups and a Page of Swords here. So I don't know if this is a family with 2 kids, right? But the funny part is what Spirit knows, your higher self knows that you don't, is that you have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. But you can't see it. You can't feel it. You're holding yourself back from it. Why? Because you feel like you don't deserve something. You don't deserve the love. You don't deserve the money. Why? Why? Why is it that Aquarius feels some kind of lacking here about themselves? I don't understand, Spirit. I feel like every time I do an Aquarius reading, the Queen of Wands always comes out. And so I feel like I'm talking to all of my watchers that are Aquarius, that are confident and in love with themselves and sure of themselves, right? Maybe even very powerful, witchy kind of energy. Know what I mean? Like, I know how to do magic, I know, right? And this one is kind of like this energy this time, this queen that always comes out, it's blocking you. And clarify that Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, which is about... Now, the 8 of Wands can be about spirit communication. It can be about spirit activity. That's what I always think of when I see it. Why is this? You see, you don't have the confidence to go for what you want here because the Queen is in reverse, sort of like in the middle here, right? So you feel like you don't deserve it. You're holding back because you don't think you're enough. I hate that. Tell me what's in your feet here. You got the King of Swords, which is the smartest dude in the deck, right? Out of all the kings. He's got all the intelligent. He's fair. He's wise. He right? Okay, so what's clarifying this King of Swords is the Temperance card. So it's telling me you have the knowledge to transmute energy. You do have a wide open heart. I feel like you're closing yourself off from it up here with this card. I hope that that is making sense to you. But I feel like you have an inner struggle about yourself. And Spirit is telling me this is going to end. Like this inner struggle that you have. No, that's not what is meant to be happening at this moment in time. You're meant to receive all the downloads, how to accept all the pieces of you, even the parts that are dark, right? Even the parts that carry some kind of shame with them. I feel like all of us right now, in the way the planets are lining up and everything, we need to fucking let go of that kind of shit. Whether we're worth it or not. You know what I mean? You got to stop thinking like that. I just, all of us do. I'm kind of with you on that. I feel the same way. But I'm just telling you right now what this reading is telling me is that it's your time to shine here. It's coming in. You know how to do it. You know it's real. You've worked with this energy before. Now, I don't know if you've worked with this energy in this life, but you've worked with it in other lives. So it's kind of like whether or not you're going to get on board. You know what I mean? It's really just a matter of like surrender is all it is. Tell me what's coming in the Eight of Pentacles. This is about work. So it could be about your work changing. It could be like where you put your time and energy is changing, something like that, right? King of Wands. Wow. So you got a King and Queen of Wands here. There's a King and Queen of Wands. There's a king that broke your heart. It's telling me. But it also tells me that it was meant to be. The Tower came because that person wasn't for you. The Tower came and took them out of your life because they weren't helping you. In fact, they might have been the one that caused you to have the boundary around yourself. You know what I mean? Big tower coming in, and it's telling me that's, you know, the universe, whatever you want to call. I call it the universe just so we don't have any problems. But all that is the one behind the tower, because you were with someone that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't working. It wasn't, you know, I don't know what happened, but it's telling me that it's time to move on, you know? And I just feel like if we don't move forward, there will be a tower. I just know that, you know? We also have the Emperor here. So I feel like this is you taking on this Emperor energy, following your bliss with the sun right underneath of it. What is it that you want? Go for it. Walk toward it. Fearless. Open up the new store. You know, say what's on your mind. The Emperor is not scared. The Emperor is kind of like the epitome of the soul. But I kind of feel like the epitome of the soul is more like Emperor, Empress. Because, yeah, they're not scared. But don't forget the love component, that nurturing component. I mean, the soul is absolutely 100% love and light. So both of those energies are there. But I think the reason that the Emperor came out is because you have a lot of fear. And that's what Spirit is saying. Here you go. Here's this fearless Emperor energy, and it's yours. You can have it. Just go ahead and take it, right? So I feel like in February, you're just going to be given, I don't know, some fearless, beautiful energy is what I feel like. To walk forward, to change your path, to say, I'm done here. I am not even going to think about this anymore. I'm not sure, but Pisces is next, 159. I have so many beautiful Pisces that watch here. So welcome to all my Pisces. I love you guys. And this is for the month of February. For Pisces, let's see what's coming in Tell me what their energy is right now today. Page of Cups. What's blocking you? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So right off the bat, kind of what I'm seeing here is like, maybe you feel like you want to offer love to somebody. Hang on. But I feel like maybe what's blocking you is the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe you just really dig your freedom. You know what I mean? Like you kind of want to offer love, but maybe you kind of dig where you're at if you're single, you know, because you got the Nine of Pentacles crossing you. Tell me what's in the root system of Pisces. You got the Chariot card. So this is about being aligned. You know how to do it. You already know. Yeah. I feel like you've worked through a lot of issues already, Pisces. If you haven't figured out that every terrible thing that's happened to you has been part of your growth, part of your plan, and it's created you who you are today. I think that what you're going to be finding out is that all of these things were really valuable lessons that can help you. They can help you with your family, with your children, with the people you know. You know a lot of things. Sometimes, like, I don't know why, I've never said this before, but I'm feeling it right now. I almost see my dad. And I was thinking about, like, wow, I love that guy. But I was thinking about how he was with like telling stories and stuff, you know what I mean? He knew that some of his life experiences would be valuable for us kids. You know, there were 5 of us, we were all girls, and every once in a while he would tell a story, and I'm going to tell you that there's nothing I would rather do than listen to my dad tell a story, and it could have been the same one that I've heard 1,000 times, but I still wanted to hear it. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here for you, Pisces. Like, I feel like the Pisces energy, and I've been getting this for a while, but I feel like you're kind of coming into your own realization about who you are and why you're here. I feel like you're the most experienced of all of the signs. You're the 12th sign, ruling the 12th house, the most difficult of tasks, right? The 12th house. Okay, so basically what I feel like is you do know that your stories have value for people around you. I feel like you have a ton of knowledge and you know it, but I wonder if you share it very much. You know, my dad was like that too. Wow, you've got a heart opening chakra here. Oh, wow. Look at you. Oh my God. Okay, look at your future coming in. This is so beautiful. First of all, you've got a heart opening chakra here with the King of Cups. This could also be like an offer coming in. I feel like there's a new beginning here with the Fool card, not going to lie. It is 10 of Pentacles. It is someone who loves you. It is someone who is unafraid to move forward. And I feel like with the Lovers card, the Emperor card and the Fool card, this is meant for you. You could be dealing with the Gemini and Aries, any water sign, I suppose, right? Okay, so here's this love offer. You want to make it. And if it's this that you're thinking about, I think it's a good idea to make the offer. Tell me about the Page of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Wands. This is someone you find attractive, someone that is confident, someone that you find sexy, but you can't decide, right? You're even not understanding whether you should do it here. You're confused about this. You know why? I think it's because you kind of like your freedom. And you're feeling like, if I were to make a love offer to this person, I'm going to lose my freedom. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for Pisces. So you like your freedom, but you want to love somebody. Two of Wands is here. You know what it says? Make the choice that's best for you, Pisces. What's going to be the best thing for you? you know? Only you can answer it. Only you can. I feel like you're feeling a little guarded or lacking strength here. I don't know. So in the past, I feel like you know stuff. King of Swords, just super smart, lots of wisdom, and his wisdom comes from his higher self, tapping in, connecting in. And in your, yeah, I already went over that part. Let's look up here what your higher self knows that you do not. So we got the Temperance card, and this is an energy of it's time to change up your vibe, right? You got to know your value because I don't think that you do. I think something happened in your life that's been a pain in the ass, that's been a heavy, heavy load to carry. But it's the way you see yourself. I feel like that's why I switch the decks all the time because I just feel like the cards are so telling, right? This one's telling me that the way you see yourself is not accurate. You know, you're attaching some baggage to it that doesn't belong there. It's old memories. Now, it's telling me Queen of Pentacles, right? So this is knowing your value. So how are you going to do that if you felt like you had no value since you were a child? Like your memories are filled with it. You know what I mean? Even the Nine of Wands is here. So Pisces, I feel like you've had a lot of trials and tribulations in your life. And I feel like you don't see value in yourself, and your higher self is going like, well, this is what has to change, right? So it's telling me this is about, this is about you waiting on someone, Pisces. What are you waiting on? You're waiting with the Three of Wands, like, right? So it's here, you make your decision, and then Three of Wands, you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. So what's happening in this waiting period is like your higher self is coming and saying, like, will you get on board with me? I want to show you maybe the way you've been feeling about yourself and it's not accurate. This is about changing your thought pattern, about love, right? So maybe it's about a specific situation. Maybe it's about, maybe what you're doing here is you're going like, should I walk away? Maybe that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you've been waiting here for this person long enough. Maybe you should walk away. But you love them. I can see it right here. I don't think you want to, because you feel like they're your wish fulfillment. Tell me about this love situation over here in the future, Spirit. Let's clarify it just a little more. You're afraid of it. You're afraid of it, and I feel like, I don't know, but here's the King of Wands. So you've got the Queen over here, right? So you do have a match here. So I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You do have Aries there a couple of times. But I do feel like you're a little bit scared to move forward with this. Why? Something from the past, perhaps, you're hanging on to? Oops. Trying to see justice for something that had already happened? I don't know. I don't know why people get so stuck, though, but we do. We freaking do. But what I'm seeing here is like a whole lot of love stuff. You know what I mean? Coming in for you, Pisces. It's like that's what's on your mind. It's coming in, but then you're scared here because you're just going like, I don't know. I kind of like being alone. I like my freedom, right? So Spirit is telling me that the reason that you're not going for this is out of fear. It's not because you want to be single. It's because you're scared. It's the way you feel about yourself. I'm feeling like you don't see your value, and so you block yourself off. You don't really allow people to come close. I think you have like a barrier around yourself. You know what I mean? So let's ask and see what the advice is. Tell me what Pisces can do for themselves. Let it go. The tower is the tower is the tower. It's over. Spirit moved something out of your life on purpose so that you could, I think, find your own self again, you know, your passion inside. I think that there was a breakup here at some point, and I feel like you're having a hard time moving forward from it, you know, or you're getting ready to break up or something like that. But it seems to me like there's something new waiting for you, but you're the one that's got to do it. You got to decide. You got to say, okay, I do trust you, Spirit. You got someone in mind from a soul friendship? All right, I trust you. Take me to him. See, we're all very tapped into our higher self. We all have a plan. We do. But our human gets real scared and stops the process with all the fear. You know, we get stuck in that tree, like in the Four of Cups, right? We just get stuck in our own damn head. I'm just going to pick a card for you, Pisces, right now. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. I actually really love this. Look at that cool card. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. You know, whenever I'm telling you guys all that stuff, I'm not making it up, man. It's a real thing. If you want to raise your vibe and change your reality, you got to be doing some stuff that makes you pretty happy to get there, to manifest what you want, to attract what you want. You got to be the energy. So if you want change and fearlessness, you need to cultivate that emperor energy and become that emperor energy. You want to love and nurture. You want someone who gives you that kind of feeling inside. You got to give it out first. When you become what you want comes to you. I hope that made sense, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'm just sending you all love and healing and best wishes. Have a great day.